Hey guys, it's Jay. So, yeah, if you have not heard, child is some drama. So it's breaking news that Top has now been charged, excuse me, with marijuana use. So, excuse me, according to reports, um, according to reports, Top has smoked marijuana at his home in Seoul in October with a female acquaintance. The police received a tip in March and tested his hair while he was training at the police officer training facility. He tested positive for marijuana use. In the police investigation that followed, he reportedly denied the charges, saying, "I only smoked electronic cigarettes and I didn't know it was marijuana." YG had released a statement saying, "Hello, this is YG Entertainment. Firstly, we relay our deepest apologies. After confirming with Top, we have confirmed that as reported during his military service, he was summoned to be investigated for smoking marijuana before his enlistment. He has finished all of the investigations diligently and excuse me, and in the investigation process, he has admitted to most of the allegations and is reflecting deeply. We are sorry once again for worrying many people." And it's also revealed that the female he was with is a trainee. Excuse me, is a trainee, and she was also tested positive as well. Now, the $1 million question is why? Seriously, why? You know, and I know, just drugs and soul is not a game. Like, people's careers end because of this shit. And the thing that bugs me out is that when it comes to weed in particular, people get more upset when someone's caught smoking weed than they are when they're driving, when they're like under the influence. And I'm explaining you why. Because there's so many stories of people getting DUIs and stuff like that, getting into hit and runs, but the most they do is get a fine and their license suspended. But I feel like being under the influence, or like driving while intoxicated, or you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, is way more dangerous than smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're under the influence and you're behind a car, you can kill yourself, you can kill someone else. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can seriously hurt someone or yourself. And to me, that's way more dangerous. And then the fact that, like, the hit and runs are like they happen a lot over there. And then the fact that a lot of hit and runs happen because the fact that, like, people, it's been said that people do hit and runs because they're not trying to get hit with these, you know, insurance, you know, having to pay insurance and, like, you know, pay medical bills and stuff like that, because it's like to the fucking roof. But if you weren't fucking drinking and driving, you wouldn't have to do that now, would you? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I've heard so many stories of people getting caught up in, like, hit and runs and stuff like that, and then it's just like, okay, well, we just going to suspend your license and you have to pay a fine. Like, that's way more dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Smoking weed, you just, yeah, you high. I mean, as long as you're not behind a car and you high, but most of the time when people smoke weed, they just smoking weed. They like at home. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just disappointed because you're a grown ass man. You're 30. You're not 18. You're not 21. You're 30. And the fact, not only that are you grown, but the fact that your leader got caught up in the same shit years ago and how it affected him and the group. And knowing all the shit he had to go through when that happened. So you know what I'm saying? Like just, you know, good and damn well, smoking weed is illegal, it's wrong, all this other shit. So in the back of your mind, you should have at least just thought about the fucking consequences. But, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. For all I know, he smoked the weed because he was just stressing out over having to go into the military. I don't fucking know. Because to my knowledge, I've only known him smoking cigarettes. And it's common knowledge if you're a fan of Big Bang. Everyone knows that he smokes cigarettes. He's been smoking cigarettes since he was like his teens. Like, since before he was even in Big Bang, he was smoking cigarettes. Like, there's fucking pictures of him smoking, you know what I'm saying? So that's not new. But just the whole weed thing is just was disappointing. You know what I'm saying? And now you got this trainee involved. Now I don't know if she's a YG trainee. I don't know if she's a training for like as an actress. I don't know. We don't know that yet, but you already know them Neesons. They is on their fucking computers doing their fucking investigative research because you know they're gonna find out who this chick is and they're gonna put all her shit on the internet, and her career as a trainee is a fucking wrap because no company is gonna want a trainee to, you know, have, you know what I'm saying, be a part of their company and cause up in such a scandal. Because I feel like trainees are fucking disposable because at least most, and I think like in the mind of these companies, trainees are fucking disposable. Like you can get another trainee. So, you know what I'm saying? So if they find out who this chick is, it might be a wrap for her. And then the fact that if they just find out who she is and you say like she ended up like debuting, whether it's acting or whatever, that's going to tarnish her name forever because she got caught up in the scandal. And I'm going to assume that she is like at least in her early 20s and stuff like that. So again, someone that should know better. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and honestly, like I'm gonna sit here and be like, look, bro, you fucked up. You gotta suffer the consequences. If you know what I'm saying, if most likely he's not gonna go to jail because it'll be his first offense. You know what I'm saying? So usually something like this, he'll just get probation. You know what I'm saying? He'll get probation. I mean, people gonna look at him different for the rest of his life now, but he's just gonna mostly get probation. Now, if it was like way more serious, like say if he was like selling weed, that's a whole nother ball game. You know what I'm saying? Because at least out here, just getting caught with like a little bit of weed, you'll just get probation. But like if you have like a bunch of weed and it's like way more than for personal use, they're gonna count that as distributing marijuana or intent to sell. You know what I'm saying? So then that's a whole nother thing. So, but that's, like I said, most likely he'll just get fucking probation and he'll have to do fines and stuff like that. But nothing, at least to my knowledge, it's nothing like serious. But I feel like if it's anyone, you have to fucking pay for what you did. It's that simple. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck how popular you are. I don't give a damn how many, you know, fans you have. That doesn't matter. No one's above the law. So, just like I said, the same thing with Iron and Kiddo when they got caught with weed. You gotta, you know, suffer the consequences. You know what I'm saying? Just like with Kangan, he got caught with his DUI. You gotta suffer the consequences. It's just that simple. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people should not just get slapped on the wrist because they're famous. Because at the end of the day, you know, especially when it comes to like shit like DUIs or DWIs, you're putting yourself and other people at risk. Now, when it comes to like weed, like I said, you're just only damaging yourself, but you're just putting your career and all those years you worked for at risk because you want to get high. You know what I'm saying? But am I going to sit here and be like, I'm not going to support T.O.P and Big Bang anymore? No. Because if I felt that way, I wouldn't be a fan to begin with. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, after hearing what happened with Sungri and what happened with GD and shit like that, I wouldn't have been a fan if I was going to just say, fuck T.O.P and Big Bang. You know what I'm saying? It just sounds dumb. And, you know what I'm saying, there's other things that people that I follow have done stupid shit, but am I like cutting them off? No, like I said, unless you're doing some really, really serious stupid shit, then I might have to cut you off. Like if you like beating up women and shit, I can't fuck with you. like, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, or like you're doing things that can really, really, like if you're doing like DUIs or like to the point where someone gets hurt, then I'm gonna have to look at you sideways. But it would have to take something super serious for me to like not fuck with you anymore. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm just disappointed because it's like now it's like, what's gonna happen? Is he gonna get, you know, a slap on the wrist, or is he gonna get punished for it? What's gonna happen with him not being in the military? I mean, you know, doing his military service. What's gonna happen when he gets out of the military? Now the fact that GD's come back is like next week, you know, this is just bad timing on him because you know people gonna bring that shit up because they always do that. Anything relating to weed, they always gotta bring up GD. So that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's just so many questions. And then honestly, part of me, I feel like he got set up. I do. Part of me feels like someone snitched on him. Because the fact that, you know, the tip came out in March. Now, in March, he was already in the military. And, you know, and shit like that. So I'm just saying, like, I'm just surprised that they reported this shit now. They didn't report this shit before. And then according to YG, this, you know, he had went to the police and stuff before he had enlisted. So I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck did, you know, they go through this and they did report this before. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, some parts of the story sounds real fucking suspect, but I just, something deep down just in me feels like that chick snitched on him. Because not like they was in public and someone saw him, or they was like in the club or some shit, like they was at his house and they just said it was him in this training. It wasn't like a group of people, you know what I'm saying? According to the story, it was just him and her. So, you know, common denominator is her. Now I'm not going to sit here and be like, you know, just because I feel like she snitched on him negates the fact that he smoked weed. No, because he shouldn't have done it in the fucking first place. But I do feel like she has some part of this besides just smoking weed. Like, that's just something I just feel deep down in my heart. Like, y'all can find me on the show you want to, but part of me feels like she definitely snitched on him or has some to do with him getting caught. Just something like that. I just fucking feel it. But yeah, it's just really disappointing. It's just disappointing, period, when you see people get caught up in like DUI scandals and drug scandals and stuff like that, because like I said, that shit over there can end your fucking career. It could really, like I'm saying, it's not that many people that can go through shit like that and still have a successful career. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's definitely gonna change people's perception of him, from now on, definitely. But, you know, definitely like when, you know, when they release more stuff about this story, you know, I'm going to report on it, you know, but I definitely want to see, like, hopefully, you know, this can, you know, just give people a wake-up call, like, bro, just don't fucking smoke weed, people. Damn, but yeah, I'm disappointed as hell, but, you know, I mean, I'm not going to do about it. But yeah, so I'm going to go. Let me know how you feel about this story and how you feel about this whole situation. And I'm going to go, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.